What would you do if your business was faced with a crisis and it was splashed all over the media? Would you say it's not fair? Would you demand the facts come out? Would you blame the negative media? You know, you'd have to have lived in a different world not to have heard the name Dominic Cummings over the last week or so, Boris Johnson's key advisor, and the decision he made for him and his family. Now, I'm not going to come on camera for one moment and talk about party politics. We've all got a view, haven't we, on that, and that's often best left, at least, off this video. But I want to talk about how you manage a crisis when it hits your business, because I watch things like the Dominic Cummings episode and I think, how would my business respond? How would your business respond when it's accused? There's a guy called David Axelrod who was a chief advisor to President Obama, and David was seen as one of the experts on managing a crisis, and he always talks about that the key to success in a crisis comms situation is to get from point A, where you are now, to point B and get there as quickly as possible. And interestingly, point B is about protecting the brand of your business or organisation. Remember, Jeff Bezos from Amazon talks about that the definition of brand is the thing that somebody says about you when you're out of the room. And in a crisis, we often cry foul, don't we? We say, it's not fair, or the media's being ultra negative, or people's opinions are wrong, or they've got the wrong facts. In a crisis, none of that matters. It's all about protecting the brand. You can't worry about stuff you can't control. You do need to worry, you do need to manage the brand of your business. And interestingly, if you look at what the brand of the government is at the moment, and again, what do people say out of when they're out of the room about the government, you'd imagine this current government would want people to say that when it comes to communicating around coronavirus, this government is competent, it's clear, and it's consistent. And I think some people would argue that's not true at the moment, and what's gone on has had an impact on that. And that should affect any decision that any government, any organisation or any business makes. So when it comes to a crisis, however big, however small your business is, it's about making sure every decision protects the brand. In that way, you're much more likely to lead the life of Riley.